Try that again. Raam. That's more like it. I thought you were sleeping there for a minute. How do you feel after chanting the Hanumaan Chalisa? Great? Tired? Energized? You feel the energy in the room this evening? I'll share something with you. It started from the time we did the Shiv Lingam Puja this evening. And the Silo came up to me and says, I'm feeling lightheaded. The energy is here. It's present. It is only for us to extract it and to taste it and to keep it inside of us. This is why we are doing Yagna today. A very present Raam, good evening and welcome to each and every one of you. Vyasji, Pandit Anand Sukul, my brother Pandit Jiwan, correct? Yes. Okay. We are missing Pandit Ramaros tonight. Other Pandits, members of the Shiv Lingam Mandir organization, Shrotas, Guru Mai, fellow musicians, singers, devotees of God. We are gathered here on this, the third night of 5 nights and 1 morning, to give praise and thanks to our Lord and Master, Pavanaputta Hanumanji. If you were here for the last 2 nights, I'm sure most of you were, you would agree with me that Panditji Vyasji has done an exceptional job in relaying the kathas of Pavanaputta Hanumanji. First night, on Monday night, we spoke, Tuesday night, we spoke, my week starts on Monday. Tuesday night, Panditji gave us a discourse on the birth of Hanumanji, how he came into this world. Very, very informative indeed. Last night, we got a little taste of what I consider to be one of the most beautiful kathas that I've ever listened to. I went home last night and this thing was ringing in my ears. The powers, the gifts that Hanumanji received from all the Devis and Devas. And he's not finished yet. We are continuing tonight. There are several more that he needs to cover. And we'll hear from him in a few minutes. But he has given me this golden opportunity, which I will seize, to address you for about 5 minutes. When a guru gives his chela, as I am to him, he's my Satguru, an opportunity to speak in his presence, one has to be very honored. Because in his mind, he has considered me to be adequate enough to speak to you on this topic. So Guruji, Pranam, thank you. I am blessed. Devotees, as I said last night, we spoke of the gifts that were given to him by Lord Brahma, Indra and Surya Bhagwan. We spoke of his education. From Surya was his guru, Surya Narayan Swami. He mastered the Vedas. He mastered the Puranas, the Shastras and other texts. But if we go to the Bhagavad Gita, when Lord Krishna was on the battlefield, ready to do battle with Arjuna on the chariot, remember, Hanuman was present. He was flying that flag. Lord Krishna, what did he do on the battlefield of Kurukshetra? What did he relay to Arjuna? Anybody? The Bhagavad Gita, not so? Who was present at that time on the chariot? Hanumanji. Arjuna first, Hanumanji, and one other name, I just can't think of it right now. 3 people, maybe Baba will help me, one of the name, 3 people were fortunate enough to listen to the Bhagavad Gita from the lips of Lord Krishna. Hanumanji was one of them. This is why he's a master of all the scriptures. Charahu Veda Purana Ashtrasa, Chahu Shastra Sabagrandhana Korasa. This is why he's such a scholar. He's a master of the Sanskrit language. He's not a monkey. He may take that form and he ain't no fool. This is why we pray to him. He's present with us in this day and age. I'll give you a little mahima and I'll wrap up. After the war was won in Lanka, when the Lord Rama returned to Ayodhya and took his place on the throne, all the ministers, all the generals from the army were gathered in this huge court in the royal palace in Ayodhya. Those of you or those of us who have been to India and been to Ayodhya, very little is left of the palace today, but it still exists. But all the ministers were there, and the Lord, Prabhu Shri Raam, was giving out gifts of thanks for getting Mother Sita back to Ayodhya. Everybody wanted land, gold, jewelry, wealth, riches. Hanumanji remained at the feet of Lord Rama for the very last. And when the Lord asked him, "O Pawan, Hanumanji, how can I reward you for what you have done for me, the service that you have given to me?" What did he say? "Prabhu, the only gift that I want is to serve at your feet. Selflessly serve at your feet." How many of us today are willing to serve selflessly? How many of us are willing to serve selflessly? In other words, to do things for the community, to do things for people, but not look for anything in return. This is one Pandit that does that. And I know my Guru is the same way. Panditji also is the same. Don't look for anything in return. This is the teaching, this is the main teaching of Hanumanji tonight. But Mother Sita felt pretty bad. She said to him, "Look, my son," and she called him her son. She said, "My son, let me take the royal necklace, the royal pearl necklace, and give it to you." And she took out the necklace. My necklace don't want to come out right now. Okay. And she took out the royal necklace and gave it to Hanumanji. And what did he do? He started to examine the necklace. Pearls, priceless. He broke the necklace, and the pearls scattered on the floor. And he started to take each one of the pearls and look like this. Couldn't see anything. He started to bite it to see what it had inside. So all the ministers, all these big generals started to laugh at him. "Chanchal Banar, what are you doing? That is a royal necklace." He looked at them and smiled. He says, "If I cannot see Ram and Sita in these pearls, it is of no value. It's useless. This is the teaching of my Lord." And they laughed at him even more. And what did he do? You've seen the picture, the tasveer. Hanumanji said, "Jai Shri Ram." And he opened his chest. And what did the minister see inside when he opened his chest? Ram and Sita. Let us sing for the glory of this Lord, this bhajan, appropriate bhajan for this. चीर के छाती बोले अपनी हो, चीर के छाती बोले अपनी, पवन पुत्र हनुमान, पवन पुत्र हनुमान. Feel the effects of this bhajan. You have to promise me one thing or I'll stop singing. I want all of you to clap, and I want all of you to sing to the top of your voices so he can hear us tonight. Very simple. मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम. Ram is in my mind, Ram is in my body, Ram is my everything. Let us sing for Pawan Putra Hanuman. ओ मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम, मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम. सिर के छाती बोले अपनी हो, सिर के छाती बोले अपनी, पवन पुत्र हनुमान, पवन पुत्र हनुमान. मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम, ओ मेरे मन में बसे है राम, ओ मेरे तन में बसे है राम. Hanuman is very happy with all of us this evening, all of you, because you are singing and clapping. That's what he likes. सीता हरण किया रावण ने, प्रभु जी से अकुलाए, हनुमान ने सीता जी को प्रभु संदेश सुनाए. हनुमान जी करते आए हो, हनुमान जी करते आए, प्रभु जी के गुणगान, प्रभु जी के गुणगान. ओ मेरे मन में बसे है राम, मेरे तन में बसे है राम, ओ मेरे मन में बसे है राम, ओ मेरे तन में बसे है राम. लगी लक्ष्मण जी को शक्ति, देख प्रभु घबराए, हनुमान जी दौड़ा गिरी ले आए। उठ बैठे लक्ष्मण जी लेकर, उठ बैठे लक्ष्मण जी लेकर श्री राम का नाम, श्री राम का नाम। ओ मेरे मन में बसे राम, ओ मेरे तन में बसे राम, ओ मेरे मन में बसे राम, ओ मेरे तन में बसे राम। मानव सेना देख के रावण सेना घबराए। अलग गगन से हनुमान ने लंका में आग लगाए। लौटे प्रभु के साथ मिटाकर, लौटे प्रभु के साथ मिटाकर रावण का दीवार, रावण का दीवार। ओ मेरे मन में बसे राम, ओ मेरे तन में बसे राम, ओ मेरे मन में बसे राम, ओ मेरे तन में बसे राम। सिर पे छाती बोले अपनी हो, सिर पे छाती बोले अपनी, पवन पुत्र हनुमान, पवन पुत्र हनुमान। मेरे मन में बसे राम, मेरे मन में बसे राम, ओ मेरे मन में बसे राम, ओ मेरे तन में बसे राम। बोल बजरंग बली की
और बच्चा हनुमान की जय।
जय। This is